Hello, everybody. Hello, replay watchers and lurkers and all that kind of stuff. All right, everybody, are you ready? Let me know if you can hear me. Doo-doo. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Doo-doo. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me with my horrible voice. Let me know if you can hear me. You can hear me? Okay. Huh. Good thing my voice is wacko today. Hello, everybody. So glad you're here. I got so much to show you today. So much to show you today. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Don't forget your thummies. Whatever that does. Algorithm stuff, I guess. Anyways, I was talking not too long ago about finding my Chrissy dolls, and I can't remember who it was specifically that asked me to show my Chrissy dolls. So I decided that I would bring in the dolls my mom made me, my Chrissy dolls, to show you guys. I got all kinds of stuff to show you, and I've been dyeing yarn, so my hands look a mess. And that's howdy. Hello, Granny D. Hello, everybody. Let's get up here and say hello. See who's all here. Let's see. Mimi Tammy, hello. I'll watch you on my huge TV. You do that, girlfriend. Easy Bonnie. Oh, it's driving. Watch the road. You can catch up with us later. Panda, my friend. Hugs D. Hey, Mark. He'll be in here in a minute. Happy pre-Friday. Yeah, pre-Friday, right? Kirsten, my girl. Hello, hello. Talia, hello, my sweet, special, loving, caring, supportive, and awesome redhead, and Marky Mark. I know today is a very difficult day for so many. Have a great life. Love you both, but we love you too. Let's see. Love and hugs. Okay. Lana, Nana, Banana. By the way, a lot of people have been asking me. I thought everybody knew, but everybody's been asking me, like the intro and then the long song at the end. I've been kind of randomly putting in my videos. And Lana, Nana, Bananas. Lana, Nana, Banana. That's how I should say it. Anyways, her son Sam is the one that put that together for me. And she's got it on her channel, and she's also got others that he's made for other channels on there. So definitely go and check her out. Droppy drops, Lana. And Sam is a veteran, so that makes it extra special to me. And yeah, so that's where that came from. I've been getting a lot of questions about that lately. So yeah, Lana's son Sam made that for me and Mark. Isn't it incredible? I swear to God, I tear up every time. And I will walk around singing it. And, it's kind of a catchy tune. It's kind of cool. Anyways, yeah. So that's, to answer everybody's questions, because I bet you 4 or 5 people asked me, where did that come from? Well, that's where it came from. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Now I'm going into not chat. Good going, Tammy. John Wiggeroth, hello. How are you, my friend? Everybody's saying hello. Noel, I love that hat. That one you posted on my Facebook page. Love it. It has Jack on it. If you guys aren't a part of my Facebook page, go over there and what do? Sign up or whatever? Join. That's what you do. You join, and you will see the picture I'm talking about. Noelle did an outstanding job on that. It's beautiful. She's so talented. Rosie Diva, listening and crocheting. That's what I expect. That's what I expect you to do. There is a fly in here. You guys know I don't like bugs. Mark's had that back door open all day. Mandy, hello. So glad you came. And Oodle says, I can hear you in capital letters, so that must mean you're yelling at me. I always do capital letters. I don't know why. I guess because of my vision. I don't know. And everybody can hear me. And I already said audio's good. Thank you, Granny D. I love her. Let's see. Lynn Moore, hello. D Honey Muffins. I like that. oh, that fly's gonna bother me. You know, they are attracted to people that don't like them. Delia, hello, hello. How are you? Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? So good to see you. And Beth Toller, hello, hello. Errol Lover, my friend. I just love you guys, man. Cynthia Bailey, hello. Mariana, I'm glad you received your package and you like it. That's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad when when people tell me, D, I got my package or whatever, because I know it made it. The postal system is these days. You never know. They'll beat the heck out of a package, or they'll either beat it up or send it to the wrong place. You just never know. So it's always good to know when you guys receive it. Jessica Johnson, hello, hello. Heidi B. She says, hello, everyone. Yep, there, Lana dropped her drop. You can go over and see all the different things. What would you call that? Like a compilation that her son Sam makes. It's incredible, incredible. It is catchy, isn't it, Noel? I know. I find myself, once I put it up there, because I listened, like when I make a video, I connect it together in what is it called? Video Guru. That's the one I've been using since day one, because I don't know how to use this stuff. But I did figure out how to splice things together. And when I splice it together, then you have to watch the whole thing as you're uploading it. And so then I hear the song, so I'm dancing away, and it's just catchy. Yeah, I absolutely love that song. I know, me too, Talia. Helix, hello, hello. How are you? I know I've been kind of missing on the YouTube streets, not popping in much, but I've had a lot going on. We're starting to get ready for our first anniversary, and it's actually our wedding reception, because we never had one because of all the catastrophes that happened. And so it's kind of dual. It's kind of wedding reception and our first anniversary all in one. And let me just tell you, between me and Mark, we probably know 20 bands. And what we have found out while we've been looking for a band is everyone is either booked up. Like one of our friends is opening for Buck Cherry, if you guys know who they are. They're getting all fancy. And, either they're booked up or they're retired. Yeah. So now I'm looking for a DJ, and time is of the essence. So we're trying to find a DJ right now. So anyways, we got our friend Jeffrey. I've known him since he was a baby. His mom is a really best friends with my daughter. And he has a food truck kind of thing. And so he's doing all the food for us. It's all going to be Mexican food, me and Mark's favorite. And he's doing the catering for us. My friend Sherry is getting us a wedding cake, because we've never had one. Let's see, what else? We've got tables and chairs. We're renting them from a place. And I'm scared about this money, I'll tell you that. I don't know how much that's going to cost. Mark's checking into it. But anyway, finding a DJ, and the cake's handled, the food's handled. Anyways, decorations, working on decorations. I got a lot of fake flowers from Patricia Walker and her awesome deals that she gets. I've been buying them by the box full, so I could do big flower arrangements on the tables and all over the yard, and I got a plan. Anyways, yeah, so I've been getting a lot of stuff from Patricia Walker. So thank you, Patricia, if you're watching. That has helped out greatly. And then his son and daughter-in-law are loaning us. They just got married last year, and they're loaning us all of the decoration, like the vases and stuff they put on the tables. And they're like, if you want to use them, you can use them. I'm like, heck yeah, man. I'll take them. And they are like our style. It's like mason jars with rocks in them, and things like that. So super cool. Love the vibe of it. So we're doing that. Yarn Barf, my girl, my favorite redhead. She's my favorite redhead when she wears a Timu wig. Her Timu. Yep. Yeah, this is hello, my sweet friend. This is a day that I remember as though it was yesterday. Yep. Yeah. Okay, let's move along. All right, let's see. My mail should be here tomorrow from Noelle. My happy mail. I love happy mail. So cool. I love giving it. I love getting it, but I feel awkward, like I feel like, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just me. Just me, me, and me. I'm a giver, not a taker, so I guess I've always been this way. Lisa Galette, hello, hello. Oodles, I do caps for my vision. Not because I'm yelling. Yeah, that is the truth. That is the truth, Oodles. I'm telling you. Oh, man. Giant hugs back, Granny D. Just so everybody knows, we're doing a Ganny Joe raid. We'll do a D raid over there when we get done here. I'm glad to see that she's back at it. I'm going to talk to you guys about Diana D and her daughter. She's given me the okay to give you guys the information because I know a lot of people have been asking. So I'll fill you in on all of that once I get done with my hellos. Okay. Hello, Kendra. And I didn't see your message. Kendra had messaged me asking if I would see what's going on with Diana, if she was coming on today or not. And I didn't see it until hours later because I've been busy today. Diana Crane, hello, hello. I used all caps because of drafting kitchens, and I still print to this day. I tell you. Yep. I use caps, man. There's Ganny Joe. Hello, Joe. Give them babies a hug. Let's see. And Oodles got her package. Also, my daughter Adriana loved the little doll you made. It's hanging on her pegboard above her bed. Besides the butterfly Ivy B made her. I feel honored. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that. Nova, how's it going in Michigan? I watched your the clearance sale you ran into on Hobby Lobby, and to be honest, it was on Saturday night, I think. And Sunday, the next day, Hobby Lobby's not open. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go on Monday. Totally forgot. So I probably not going to get none. I really don't have the money to do that right now anyway. With this party, holy moly. I just think God, I got friends that are going to make cakes and, all that kind of. Lord have mercy. Jenny C, hello, hello. Lois Deal, hello, hi D. I'm coming out of the bushes to say hi. Happy anniversary. And I just finished watching another old video. You guys are rocking. I'm going to talk about that too. I got a list over here, things I want to talk about. Let's see. Chris Whitaker, hello, hello. Mark will be in here in a minute. He said he's going to pop in. We've got my daughter's van, his brother's daughter's boyfriend, car here. We just got my granddaughter's truck here. He's got 3 vehicles out there that he has to work on top of getting the rest of the garage straightened around for the party. So Mark is a busy man right now. Let's see. Oh, Kendra. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you. Wow, girl, you are so unbelievably generous. If I had the money, I probably would be too. If I had the money. I got the yarn. I just don't have the money. But thank you, Kendra. Much love, my friend. That was awesome. Let's see. Oh, that's so good. Happy anniversary to the both of you. Thank you. Dee, I watched your first video last night and I enjoyed it. Oh, Cynthia, was I like a robot? I mean, I was so nervous. Can you tell? Like now you guys are my friends. I'm cool. But back then I was a nervous wreck. I didn't know anything about YouTube at all. And I was just winging it. So that first video is hilarious. I watched it. I don't generally watch my videos, to be honest with you, but, other than uploading. And I watched the first video, I don't know, about a month ago, and I was cracking up through the whole thing at myself. Oh, man. And let's see. I'm going to zoom up, and then I want to talk to you guys about Diana D. Yes, you are a walking advertisement for Temu. Linda Fisk, hello. How are you? So Glad you're here. Jenny C. Very sweet of you, Kendra. Yes, as always, she's unbelievable. Carly Cheesebro. I was just thinking about you the other day. I got a note, matter of fact, right here. See? Carly Cheesebro. You had said at one point, I'm not holding you to this, so don't, worry about it. But I found this note, and you said that, do you remember? I'm going to try to talk about this without getting upset. Back before my mama passed, I was going to make her a blanket, and everybody sent me squares. And I haven't been able to look in. I got it in a thing over here, all the squares, and I just emotionally, I can't handle it. We'll put it that way, okay? And I'm thinking maybe one of these days I can get in there and make that blanket and whatever. And Carly had said that she would put it together for me, which I thought was really sweet. And I found this note up here on my desk, and I was like, speaking of Carly, I haven't seen her in a while. So no obligation. You're not, you don't have to do it. I'm just saying that's what that note's about. So anyways, hi, Carly. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. I received my hand-dyed yarn and extras. Thank you so much, and I now truly have your signature. You celebrity. Beth. You guys are so silly. I love you, Beth. You're so silly. Missy S.J., hello. The joy of yarn, Emily's here. Hi, Dean, everyone in the chat. Well, hello back at you. Cindy Lulu, hello, my friend. How are you? LJ Custom Crochet Lola. Love you, D, a.k.a. Grandmother Feather. I can't stay but left my thumb. Well, thank you very much, Lola. I appreciate it. Hey, we all got lives, man. We all got lives. That's what I was telling Diana D today. I said, everybody's going to understand. Family comes first. I'll get to that. Hold on. I got a lot to tell you on that subject. I totally get it. My sister was awesome and funded our clearance haul. Oh, how cool is that? I am going to be making her lots of stuff. That is for sure. Yeah, you better. Holy cow, did you get a lot of yarn, girlfriend? Diane says, hello. I'm so glad you're here. I've been, I've been keeping a list of the enter me's and the hypes, and I got to keep them separate because the enter me's is for that giveaway. And then the hypes, it goes in the book. So I've got separate lists running. You guys are rocking it. My gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys watching because I really need the watch hours. And you guys don't know, man, I truly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I was telling Mark, I was like, look at how many people are doing this. This is so cool. So thank you so much, everybody. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. I can watch more of them and alternate between creators for variety. That's awesome. You enjoy watching the 15 to 20 minute videos? Yeah, some people like shorter form. Some people like longer form. Some people, don't like lives at all and only watch videos. And some people just like lives and don't watch videos. I mean, we all have our different tastes, and that's totally understandable. But you can enter me on anything, and you can hype even on lives, I found out. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And somebody hyped me on a short, which I didn't know was possible. So that's pretty cool. Hello, Gwen. If I didn't already, I'm enjoying trying to come up with cute enter me comments while you've been rocking it, girl. Jen Snow, hello. I'm so glad you're here. She said, hello, everyone. And then down one. Hello, D. Let me take a drink. My throat is so dry. Now we've got goldenrod, which I don't think goldenrod causes allergies. I could be wrong. Lots of goldenrod around here. There's something in the air. Not sure what. I should knock on wood. The smoke is gone, and I hope that means that the Canadian people are safe. We haven't had a lot of smoke, probably in about, maybe this week, maybe all week. We haven't had any of the Canadian smoke, the Canadian wildfire smoke. So I'm hoping that means everybody's safe and they got it under control. I always worry about, the people in Canada. Yeah, it sucks to have the smoke out here, but I'm thinking if it's traveling all this way, what are they dealing with? You know what I'm saying? Hello, Samantha. Let's see. Tuber chat. Connect and grow. Thank you for being here. Yeah, lots of yarn. You're not kidding, and there's more that you can't see. Yeah, do you remember that, Carly? Yeah, like I said, you're not obligated to do so. I just had found this note and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. And oh yeah, that was a note on a reference to a pattern. But yeah, I've seen that note and I was like, I forgot to even talk to Carly about that. So yeah, like I said, you're under no obligation. That was a long time ago, but I can't believe I just found the note. Like my desk is pretty organized, and the fact that it was stuck on the back of my pad of paper, and I think that's why I didn't see it. How often do you look at the back of your pad of paper? Oh, let me see. Panda passing out them hugs. Oh, you got it, Diane. Your yarn bowl prize came today. Oh, good. And Panda saying hello to everybody I missed. And you shared me on Reddit. You rock, man. I don't know nothing about Reddit. I know it's another platform, but honestly, I don't know anything about it. Maybe I should check into it. Yeah, maybe I should check into it. Ms. Monica, hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. Teresa Richardson, hello. She says hi, exclamation points. Well, hi, exclamation points back. Thank you, Tuber Chat. That was really cool of you. I would be happy to do that for you, but I am slow, so I hope you're not in a hurry. I'm never in a hurry. Are you kidding? I'm an old hippie, man. I do everything on Indian time. That's what my family teases me about all the time. Mom's on Indian time. I am literally late for everything except my lives. I don't know. I am literally at least a half hour to an hour late to every family function. I'm late doctor's appointments. I am late to everything. So no hurry here. I'm on Indian time, okay? Oh my goodness. Samantha fractured my wrist and can't crochet. Oh man. So hi everyone. Love and peace to all. Well, love and peace back, and I hope you heal and get back to crocheting. Let's see. I said hello to Cynthia. And I did say that we're doing a D-rate over to Ganny Joe, so let's not forget that. And Zoila, my girl. I love that woman. I wish you'd come visit me, Zoila. Let's see. Beth Stanton. Hello, hello. Let me see. I keep learning things from your videos. The one I just watched gave me an idea to use old dried split peas for stuffing. I know, right? My mama used to do that in her dolls. My mom was a doll maker. I'm going to show you some of them, but to be honest with you, these are nothing. These are ones that she made for me when I was a kid. And they're nothing in comparison to the ones that I have in boxes on my shelf in my room. Those, my goodness, they look like they should be in a museum. She was incredible. She could paint the eyelashes perfect. And oh man, incredible doll maker, my mama. You're highly allergic to goldenrod? See, then that's it. Because we have goldenrod everywhere. And I thought, I don't think that causes allergies. But it is everywhere. It's in the ditches across the street. You go up and down the road, that's all you see is goldenrod here. Oh, okay. Well, then that's what it is. Because I was thinking the smoke is gone. The ragweed is kind of mellowed out. But we got a lot of There's that fly. Doggone it, Mark. It's all his fault. He's grounded. Anyways, we got a lot of goldenrod around us. Hi, Freya. So glad you could come. I love your name. So glad you could come. Mom's placing more. 35 months, man. That is incredible. Can you believe that, guys? In March, we will have been on YouTube for 4 years. It just don't seem like that to me. It don't seem like 4 years, but it's been a fun 4 years. Lord's Black Ministries, hello. So glad you could make it. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Kathy Baker, hello, Kathy Baker. Did I say hello? Chris Whitaker, I think I did. I got my yarn yesterday, so beautiful. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. And Diane, she gifted a membership. How cool is that? Thank you so much. I love it when you guys do that, because that gives people a chance to come to the members live and win stuff too. You know me, that's the way my brain works, Let's see. Mariana, thank you so much. If you do, by the way, let me just say, if you do super chats, gifted memberships, any of that kind of stuff on Thursdays, because I don't do giveaways on Thursdays. I wanted to keep this more of a chit-chatty thing, because I feel like Saturdays is so chaotic that I don't get to chat as much as I'd like to with the chat, So what we do afterwards, just so you know, is Kirsten writes everything down. She is my spreadsheet queen, is what I call her. Zoila is my drop the links queen. Before you even think about it, she's already dropping stuff. I have them amazing mods. Yarn Barf says hello to everybody. I mean, Diana D, when she's here, she's helping out whatever needs to be done. I mean, I just have the best mods. Anyways, if you do super chats, you do membership, any of that kind of stuff on Thursdays, they get wrote down in the book after Kirsten sends me, like tomorrow, she'll send me the spreadsheet, and we write them in the book. So that counts for Saturday, counts for that ticket giveaway that night, counts towards the big box. You know how we do it, counts for everything. So thank you very much for the super chats, and just know you'll be in the book. Let's see. All in a fist. Thank you. Received my yarny goodness today. Beautiful. I'm glad you guys like it. D, I'm too old for broken bones. Oh, I hear that. Man, when I was younger, I broke this ankle, my right ankle twice, and my left ankle 3 times. And I really think it has to do with the size of my feet. I know that's going to sound funny, but I wear a 5'6". I have very small feet. And I'm not a very small woman. And I think that my feet were so small that I just fall over from weight or something. I don't know. But I broke this one twice, the right one twice, and the left one 3 times. It's no wonder I can walk at all. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, Cindy and Chanson. Hello, hello. Mama Wench, Marianne. Good evening to you, Mark, and all in the chat. Love y'all. We love you too. Katie, hello, Katie. Lurking and playing with you. Yeah, she's always spinning. Love you, D, and big hugs to all in the chat. I need to figure out what this hyping is all about. Yeah, I don't understand it 100% either, Katie. I know that it's almost like getting views or getting thumbs or whatever. If you type the word in hype, I said I would do it, for a little while. We'll see how it goes, whatever. But if you slide over the chat, like on a video, not all of them have them, chat or a live. If you slide it over, it'll say hype. And sometimes even a hype button pops up. I noticed that when I was hyping people. So you got a fly bugging you too? Yeah. Mark leaves the door open all the time, and that's what happens. It's the ragweed that grows along with the goldenrod. Okay, so the ragweed is still out there. I didn't notice it as much since the goldenrod. I don't think it's goldenrod, but the ragweed in the wind pollinates, so the pollen goes everywhere, including your nose. Yes, and I am allergic to doggone near everything, which is crazy because I'm Native American. I should not be allergic to everything. And I am. I'm allergic to everything. It must be that Irish side of me. Anyways, let's see. Everybody's saying hello. Kristen. Crystal J. I started to call you Kristen. Crystal J. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yep. Kristen says, yep, I got everybody tonight. She's had you. The moment you done, that woman is so proficient. I swear. Yeah, that's why I call her the spreadsheet queen. I even got her a sign that says she's the spreadsheet queen. Let's see. Yeah, Mark's in the chat, but not in here. He must be paying attention on his phone or something. Mimi, thank you so much. You guys rock. Yeah, how's Michael doing, Panda? How's he feeling? Denise Omora, hello, hello. Kim's Craft Shack Shop. Well, hello, Kim. Welcome in. Sally Stevens, Kindness Matters. How you doing, Sally? I'm allergic to pretty much everything that is green or grassy or gross. You know what? I'm not allergic to grass. The only tree that I'm aware, because I got all of my allergy tests many years ago, the only tree that I'm aware that I'm allergic to is cottonwood trees. When that cotton goes flying, oh my gosh, I can't hardly breathe. And I'm caught up on the chat. Kirsten is the spreadsheet queen, isn't she, Zoila? I know, and you're the queen of everything else. And Kirsten is the queen of spreadsheets, and Zoila is the queen of everything. That's just how it works. And you've been froggy all day. I'm good. It's been foggy all day. Oh, it's been foggy at your place. He is going through a flare up at the moment. He's a bit pained. Well, you tell him I love him, and prayers, love, light, good vibes, all the stuff I send. You guys are always in my prayers. Doing the best to keep his mind off it and all, and do the yarn work stuff. Yeah, he's a busy dude, man. MDL, Michael, incredible dude, man. That guy can Tunisian crochet anything, and he is on point. Like, he is. If you guys are into Tunisian, go over and subscribe to Michael. You probably already are, but if you're not, MDL Crochets. Awesome, awesome teacher. And as soon as I get done with my mosaic blanket that it keeps getting put to the side, I'm going to start watching Michael and learn how to Tunisian crochet because I've always wanted to do it, so why not? And I got the hooks up on my shelf, so why not? It probably is the Irish side. I'm a quarter Irish. I'm 25%, so yeah, I'm quarter Irish too, Jen. And I'm allergic to just about everything too. Yeah, I think it's that quarter Irish stuff. I think that's what does it to me, man. Yeah, give Michael a hug for all of us. Yeah, I hope he gets some relief as well, Mariana. Yeah, Michael's a great guy, and the fact that he's in pain so much it sucks, Okay, I don't know what I'm going to start with first. Let me see. Oh, okay, so you guys know me and Mark have been going through stuff and getting rid of stuff and passing it out to family members so we don't have to deal with it anymore. I was always the keeper of all the sentimental things in my family. Like, I have a cabinet in my kitchen, baker's rack. I've told you guys about this before. It's over 200 years old. It's been in my family since the beginning. And I use it. I use it right now. So, hi, Lisa. Anyways, I've always been the keeper of that, And so me and Mark have decided that we're at an age now where if we don't give it to somebody and explain what it is in our family, if something happens to us, they're not going to know what that is. That's going to look like a piece of junk. And it might be something really, really important to our family heritage. And so we have been, is Diana D here? Okay, Diana D, that's what I'm going to start with. You're absolutely right, Lana. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to start with that first. Let's talk about Diana D. Okay, so as you guys know, Diana D's daughter just had karma just a couple months ago, and she had a C-section. I didn't realize that she had a C-section and, brain stuff, but she had a C-section. She's also in her late 30s. And so I guess this is a thing that may happen to people that have babies later in life, which makes me worry about my daughter Judy, who's 40 and pregnant. But she has something called RSVC, I think is what it's called. Oh, watch me mess the whole thing up. Anyways, her daughter started out with a migraine. She had a severe fever. The next morning, they broke the fever. The next morning, she was freezing cold. She went into a grand mal seizure, a bad one, and had multiple strokes. She's been up at the hospital having stroke after stroke after stroke after stroke. And they're thinking that it's, I forgot what she called it, the RS, I'm going to get it wrong. I'm so sorry, Diana. Anyways, she's been up there. They've been giving her medications, running every kind of, she's probably had 4 CT scans, MRIs, all of this kind of stuff. And they were thinking it was blood clots in her brain. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. She's on medication to relieve the blood clots. They've been doing scans. They're just hoping that it's not this other thing, vasculitis or something like that. They said that they don't want to check her for it until they know for sure that's what it is, because I guess it's a very painful procedure. They have to go in the spine and all kinds of stuff, so it's very painful. And so they actually sent her home. She's at home right now on the same medications that she was on in the hospital. And they have to, like, seriously, family has to take turns watching her 24/7 to look for all these signs that they gave Diana to look for that other vascular thing that I was talking about. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it. And they're just putting off that test because I guess it's very painful until if there is any signs of that. In the meantime, she is doing better, but she's like me, but worse. Short-term memory, having problems getting words to come out, and her voice is also slurred. And so that's the way she's been since this happened. And it's Diana said that she is getting better, because at first she didn't even know where she was or anything. And over time she has gotten better, but she is suffering from short-term memory loss, slurred speech, and not being able to think about the words that she wants to say. And so let's just keep her in our prayers. Send, love, light, good vibes, all that stuff to Diana D and her family. Families keep an eye on her around the clock. That's why we haven't seen Diana. She had planned on going live today, and then there was some kind of trouble with her medications and blah, blah, blah. And she was on the phone and then forgot to cancel the live and all that kind of stuff. So she told me to send her apologies and to definitely keep them all in your prayers. I'd really appreciate that. I've been thinking about her 24/7, man. I've been so worried. And, as a mom with a daughter who's 40, who's pregnant, that's kind of scary, and I can't imagine what she's going through. I just can't even imagine. So, oh, there's Michael. Hello, Michael. I hope you're feeling better, my friend. Hiya, D, sweetheart, and hiya, all wonderful souls. Great big group hugs. Well, hugs back at ya. So, anyways, keep Diana. Karma, the baby. Diana's having to take care of both her daughter and the baby, and keep an eye out for this stuff. And she's got family members that are helping. Thank God for that. And but the thing about it is she's not out of the woods yet. And so just keep them, love, light, good vibes, positive vibes for healing, and let's send them out there in a big way, guys, in a big way. Yeah, Helix, I totally agree with that. Hi, Nessa. Welcome in, welcome in. Anybody I missed while I was chatting, I'm sorry. Group hello. And yeah, so that's what's going on with Diana D. So she said, just tell everybody I'm sorry for not doing live. I said, Diana, you don't owe anybody an apology. Nobody. Believe me, this community understands. We support one another. We send prayers to people that need them, and love, light, and good vibes. Whatever your thing is, send them Diana's way, because, this is scary. Yeah, agonizing. You're not kidding, Lex. Man. Yeah. Yep. And also, too, Michael's not feeling well. Nessa's not feeling well. I mean, literally keep, this community in your thoughts and prayers. That's, there's a lot going on with everybody right now. Okay. So, yeah, just concerned. Exactly. I told her, I said, you don't owe anybody an apology, girlfriend. You just take care of your family. I said, what do you want me to say? I will tell everybody whatever it is you want me to say. I don't want to get into your personal stuff. And that's what she told me to say to you guys, what's going on. And it's a slow process, but we'll get through it. Yes, you will, Michael. You're a tough old dude. That's what happens. You get tough, man. And also, too, you're a veteran. So you're tough already. So you got this. And we're still going to pray for you to feel better. But yeah, prayers for everybody. Nessa's not feeling well as well. I mean, there's a lot. Mimi Tammy's still healing. I mean, there's just so much going on. So just, keep the community, in your thoughts and prayers. Okay, so that's what I'm allowed to say. I don't know that there's anything else, but the Diana D told me to tell you guys, and she said to apologize for not being there, and I told her she didn't need to. And I think you guys would agree. So, yeah, pray for all of our friends, man, because they're going through it right now. Definitely going through it. Okay, now let me take a drink. And, Diana is overwhelmed at the moment, exhausted, mentally, physically, all of those things. So, just keep her in your prayers. And her daughter, of course, and Karma, and just the whole family, man. All right, so what I was talking about before, thank you for reminding me about Diana D, and so I wouldn't forget that, because I'd have said it halfway through the program. But me and Mark have been going through things. He's been cleaning out the garage, and he's got all, his family stuff in there. And I got all my family stuff in here. And going through my craft room, I'm finding some things. And the racks in my bedroom. Our bedroom's gigantic. Our bedroom's like half the size of this house. It's like our bedroom. There's another room that has a tub and sinks and a vanity in it. There's another big walk-in closet area. Then there's the bathroom with the shower and the toilet and all that. I mean, our bedroom is huge. Well, it is filled up with my mother's stuff. My mama's stuff is filled up in the bathtub area. And, I'm trying to go through it without losing my mind, because that's a toughie. I'm trying to go through it, and I'm finding stuff. I've been showing you guys a little bit here and there, the things that I'm, been finding. Well, one of the things I found yesterday was my first pair of shoes. Look at these old beat up things. These are my first shoes. They were in my mama's trunk. And look at the toes. I must have did some walking, huh? Yeah, she probably had to chase me around a lot. But yeah, these were my first little shoes. And I found them yesterday. I was like, oh, how cool. I'm definitely gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll put those in a box, in like a, what do they call it? Shadow box. Like a shadow box or something. So yeah, my first pair of shoes. I thought that was super cool. I showed you guys a long time ago my first haircut, because I was proving that I was a redhead. I had all these comments. You're not a real redhead. No, I'm not now, because I dye my gray hair. But I've always been a redhead. And so I showed you my first haircut to make my point. Okay, so let me see. Where can I start? Okay, I'm going to show you some of Mark's cool stuff. Okay, first of all, this was Mark's book growing up. Let me see when it was published. It's made out of almost like grocery bag material. 1936. Now, Mark was born in 59. So apparently this was passed down from his parents. But it's called Billy the Bunny. And it says story by Catherine Hawley, designed by Marie Myers Smith. And it was published by the Whitman Company. And what did we say, 1930? Hold on, let me get to the front page. In 1936, Billy Bunny and Miss Mole. How cute is that? Yeah, Mark found it. And I mean, it's written the old school way with the big font, which is nice. But I just thought that was cool, and I thought I'd show you guys. Next thing I got to show you is so incredibly cool. All right, let me explain first. I have a friend, You guys might know her. That's husband is really into Pink Floyd, like big time. Pink Floyd is it for him. And Mark actually kind of knew those guys. Okay, I've never told you that before. And so we have been looking for guitar picks from Dave from Pink Floyd. I think it was Dave. Anyways, we've been looking for guitar picks because I told her that to keep it on the down low as soon as I find these guitar picks, because we have lots of them from different bands and all that kind of stuff. But Mark's got quite a few from Pink Floyd. And so we're going to send him one as a gift. But I didn't want her to tell him. And so we've been searching for these doggone guitar picks. We both have tons of them and we can't find them. But in the search for the guitar picks, he did find an autographed copy of The Wall. Everybody signed it. This is like the like what the band would look at when they were going to do a concert. And it has like lists of the songs, you know, things like that. It also has some really odd illustrations. And this was from the screenplay The Wall. And that's a signed copy. How cool is that, right? But we're trying to find the doggone guitar picks. It's driving us crazy. We've been looking everywhere. And they're probably, you know, because they're small, they're probably in a box, in a box, in a box. So we're trying to find it because the intention is to send my friend's husband a guitar pick. So I just thought that was really cool. Thought I'd show you guys. And this is from the screenplay. The Wall has a list of all the songs and all that kind of thing. So anyways, I just thought I would show you. Me and Mark have a lot of old school rock memorabilia between the two of us because we knew all kinds of bands and all that kind of thing. I was just showing your Pink Floyd book. Okay. I wish we could find the doggone, and I showed your Bunny book too.
That's the script to the movie.
Yeah, the script to the screenplay or whatever. Yeah.
Find it.
You can move that, honey. I got so much to show you guys tonight. All right. So that was a couple of things that Mark is contributing to tonight's nostalgia. Now, someone had asked me to show my Chrissy dolls, and I found them all. So I wanted to show them. And they're in an old school grocery bag from Myers. I don't know if Myers still has paper bags. I don't think they do. But anyways, I don't remember the names of each one of these. So I'm just going to show them to you. This is one of them.
Red hair. Oh,
yeah, with red hair. You know, you could pull the hair out or you know, make it short. But that is one of my Chrissy dolls.
Hair.
Yeah, the hair pulls out and all that. Yeah. So that's one of my dolls from when I was growing up. And then I got another redhead. This one, her hair's pulled short, but she's got on a really cute dress, and this is all wrinkly. This stuff has actually been in my grandfather's trunk from when he was in World War I that I have, you know, like I said, family heirlooms and stuff. And I took it out of my mom's cedar chest and put it into the trunk, and I was going through the trunk and I found them. So I wanted to show you that one. I believe is Chrissy. And then the blonde, I'm not sure what her name is. Maybe you guys know.
One of the original Barbies or something?
No, this goes with Chrissy. Oh. Her hair pulls out as well. And then I got this one. Her hat's covered up her face. But this is the other one that I have. Kind of like your outfit's pretty hippy dippy, you know. So these are my Chrissy dolls. Yeah, they're not in bad condition. They're a little beat up. My other dolls are way worse than these. So, Velvet. Yes, Freya, Velvet. And you got my package, Jeanette Egan. Oh, I'm so glad. I hope that's helpful for you, my friend. Anyway, so Velvet and Chrissy, and I don't remember what the little one. This is Chrissy. This is Velvet. And there's a bunch of their clothes down in here too that my mom made. Like here's a little, there's all kinds of dresses and whatever. And I don't know who this one is. No clue. If you guys know, put it in the chat. But this is my favorite one. I like the little one. I think she's adorable. Anyways, yeah, so I found my Chrissy dolls. And I don't know that any of my family members would, can you find somewhere to put this? Would appreciate them. But, my first pair of shoes and my Chrissy dolls, I don't know. I'll ask them and we'll see. Oh, I also wanted to show you a doll my mom bought me. And when she gave this to me, she laughed. My mama had a sense of humor, okay? And she was teasing me about becoming an old lady. Teasing me. An old lady teasing me about being an old lady, okay? So, anyways, Kelly. I think you're right, Carly. I think that blonde one is Kelly. You're right. Yeah. Anyway, so she bought me this. And I come over to see her and she goes, I just thought this was fitting, seeing how you're an old lady. Let me show you. Isn't it funny? I don't know where she got it. She did not make this one. This one was a store-bought. But this is what my mama gave me to tease me about being an old lady. I thought that was funny. She's got a beaded hippie necklace on, and I would never wear a bikini, but she's in a bikini. I ain't got the body for that, but the red hair and all that, I just thought it was so cute. Kind of brownish red. Oh, she's got some fuzz in it too. Anyways, yeah, so this is a doll my mama bought me because this is my old lady doll. Yeah, I guess I got an award for being an old lady. So, yeah, so that's my old lady doll from my mom. Okay, this next one is absolutely filthy, and I am afraid to wash it. And apparently, I beat her up pretty good. But I'm just telling you, it is filthy. And it just got some urine out of the trash there. Anyways, this is a rag doll that my mom made me, but look at her face. She's absolutely filthy. But this is probably in my very young years. She made me the Raggedy Ann and Andy that I showed you guys. And then this one, I don't know what the name is. But I remember dragging this thing everywhere. But I'm afraid to wash it. I'm afraid it'll fall apart. I don't know, maybe I could use some kind of like steam cleaner or something to clean her up. But even like her apron is stained up and looking yucky. But yeah, my mama made this one for me for Christmas one year. And I don't remember what her name was. I want to say Lisa or Lucy or something with an L. But I don't remember. But anyways, this is when I was very young. But I do remember it. So I was probably about 4 or 5 maybe when she made... We'll call her Lucy. When she made me Lucy. Okay. This was a little doll that she made for me. And I think this was in my stocking, maybe. A little porcelain doll that she made. She would buy the porcelain heads, feet, and hands. And then make dolls and make the clothing and all that kind of stuff. Okay, now we're going to get into the heavy ones. And this one is... Seen better days as well. Let me see if I can get its hands. Needs to be cleaned. It's a hot mess, but I don't care. I love it anyway. This is a baby doll that my mama made. And she was very good at making dolls. But this one, it's made out of porcelain. It's very heavy. And yeah, I just found them in boxes, so I haven't even attempted to fix their hair, clean them, or anything. I just thought I would show you. Okay, this one, my mom said was me when I was born. And this one was a Christmas present as well. Wait a minute, her bonnet just fell off. Well, I'll put her bonnet on so I can show you. She has red hair. And she's got socks on and all that kind of thing, but this is her face, And my mama, it's got a little mark on her cheeks, not supposed to be there. But this is one of the first dolls that my mom made, and she has a bonnet. And this, she said, represented me when I was born. So apparently that's what I looked like.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, this one, this is the last one I have to show you. This one she made for me when I was 11 or 12. And this doll sat up on my dresser, because I wasn't playing with dolls at 11 or 12. I was playing with, dirt and out in the woods and stuff like that. I was a nature kid, okay? And like I wasn't much into Barbies or anything like that. But Mama made dolls, so I got dolls. So anyway, she made this one for me when I was like 11 or 12. Another one that needs to be cleaned up. Her dress is a little worse for wear and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, isn't it cute? I remember opening this up. It was in a big flat box with her skirt all the way around her like this, like that. That's how I remember opening that box and seeing her. So memory lane, taking me down memory lane. But I wanted to share this stuff with you guys because I've been talking about it for a while. I did not bring the doll in here. I will if you want me to. A lot of people were a little freaked out about it. And what it is, it's made out of stuff from 100 years ago. It has human hair, and it also has real baby teeth in it. So someone took their baby's teeth and hair and made a doll with the real hair and teeth. And it's somebody in my family, I don't know, great grandma, something along those lines. And when I talked about it, everybody was like, "Ooh, that's kind of creepy." I agree.
Probably way over 100 years old.
Yeah, probably way over 100. I would have to agree with you on that, Mark. But anyways, I will show that doll to you another time. But I just wanted to make sure you guys are okay with seeing it because it's kind of weird. It does have human hair and baby teeth. But like I said, that it was not from a body. It was from a baby that lost their teeth and got a haircut and all that kind of thing, Oh, yeah, remember, if you don't even know, I'll show you guys one day some of the beautiful dolls my mom made. These were kid dolls, go play with them, whatever, The beautiful dolls my mom made look like princesses. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. And hi, Summer. I didn't see you come in. Anyways, I wanted to share my dolls with you. I've been talking about them for a while. And I think I'm going to leave my old lady doll here in the yarn room. Why not? I'm an old lady, I admit it. But anyways, I just thought I would share that stuff with you guys. But she seems to have I had 2 porcelain dolls, one big, one small, but my mom threw them out. So sad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've kept a lot of things, but like I have my grandpa's old trunk from when he was in the military. I guess that's where they kept their belongings and stuff. Anyways, I have that in my living room, and where are you going? Oh, okay. Anyways, I've been kind of going through that. And also my mom's cedar chest. That one's a little more hard for me because there's some of her things in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting through it. I am. I'm starting to not be so traumatized, I guess. And I'm starting to be able to deal with things a little bit better when it comes to that. So I'm sure there'll be a lot more for me to show. But I'll on one of these Thursdays, I'll show you guys some of the beautiful dolls my mom made. Did all their clothing, just layers and layers, and oh my goodness, gorgeous. Naked Snail, hello, Demetria. My elderly next door neighbor was a doll maker. Her work was stunning. Linda, I know my mom's stuff was, wow. I mean, honestly, blew me away. My mom was very talented. She painted and, painted, crocheted, made quilts, sewed all of our clothes, made dolls. The list is endless, honestly. That's probably where I get all the creativity vibes from is my mama. And yeah, whatever she did impeccable. I mean, like I said, the dolls I'm showing you, some were like the rag dolls and stuff like that. That was some of her early work, and she knew us kids were going to damage them. So, it wasn't like she was going to, paint eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? But the stuff that she made older in her older years, when those kids were grown and she was, at home making stuff, those dolls they're museum quality, and I'm not joking. Beautiful. And when I get enough gumption to get in there, I will bring some of those dolls in and show you those as well. I know we're not talking about crochet, but I just thought I would show you. And if you're here, my friend, that's waiting on the guitar pick, we're working on it. Doggone it. It's making me nuts. Okay, I want to show you guys the progress on my sweater. With everything going on with the wedding and all that, displays a lot of my kids' early years stuff. I wish I kept better track. I know. I have been going through, and so I've been giving my kids all their stuff that I had, and I found some more. It's I'm an organized person. I don't know. Do I look organized? I'm an organized person, but I'm also one of those people that puts a box on the shelf and doesn't look at it for years and years and years, and that kind of stuff. So I'm finding things that I forgot about. I'm finding things I didn't even know I still had, Even if it's not crochet, you want to see it. Thanks, Lana. I got my mother's cedar chest when she passed in 78. Yeah, my mom, her whole bedroom outfit was cedar. And it actually, when I was growing up, it seemed like the dressers were bigger. And I don't know, it just all seemed bigger. And then, my mom didn't bring them with her because she had a hospital bed when she was staying with me. But when I did actually go and get her dresser, nightstands, all that stuff, it was all built by my relative. I think it was her uncle. I don't remember. I remember going there, but I was 4. And I remember going there, and we had to drive up a mountain, and he made everything out of cedar. He made cedar furniture. And we drove from Michigan, and I believe it might have been Tennessee. I'm thinking, but I'm not 100% sure. It was either Tennessee, Missouri, one of those two, I would say, Tennessee or Missouri. Anyways, we had to drive up a mountain to get there, and I just thought it was so cool, and I was little. And I remember what he looked like. He was wearing bibbed overalls, like marked in a like a corn husk hat, and no teeth, and whatever, just real mountain man looking guy, and he had it all made up for my mom, and we went there to pick it up. And so anyways, I get it back here, and the dressers are kind of small, and everything is small, and like me and Mark's bed's really high, and matter of fact, I have to use a step stool to get in my own bed. Surprise, surprise, I'm 5 foot. But anyways, the nightstands wouldn't work. They were way down too low, all that. So I actually gave the dressers and nightstands and all that to my granddaughter, but with the sworn on the Bible that she would not give them away. She would not damage them, paint them, put stickers all over them, none of that kind of stuff. I said, this is a very important family heirloom. It was made by one of our way older relatives. I mean, he was an old man when I was there at 4. So I'm guessing it was my mom's uncle or something along those lines that made it. And I said, you cannot damage this. And anyway, she's like, Grandma, I swear, I will take the utmost care of it. And so I gave it to my granddaughter, Maddie. So she has that. Okay, let me show you the sweater. I want to show you that. Okay, you guys know about my catastrophe with the burgundy sweater. Boy, did I learn a lesson. And by the way, I told you guys before, but I'm going to try the single crochet, decrease, and see if I can draw it in a little bit so it won't have that big bow in the back. In the meantime, I'm making a 3-panel sweater because I know that'll work. And this is how far I've gotten. I've got the 3 panels together. Oh, you can't really tell because it's black and sparkly. I've got the 3 panels like this. I'm working on the sleeves right now, and then I will do the border. But this is the first sleeve, but I haven't done the cuff. But this is the first sleeve that I'm going to connect to it. And I'm in the kitchen. I have the other one that I'm working on. So I just wanted to show you my progress on the sweater. And if it goes as well, which I'm believing this is good, if it goes as well as I think, then I'll do a tutorial on it. I received my giveaway package. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Easy Bonnie. I'm glad everybody's getting their stuff. Seems like it's taken them an awful long time to deliver stuff, man. Yeah, I like the sparkle in it too. This is Mary Maxim. Hold on, let me grab a skein of it. Mary Maxim Starlet Sparkle. And this is in the color black. But as you can see, if you look at the sparkle, I don't know if you can tell, but it's rainbowy. There's like a lot of different colors in there. And you guys know I love rainbow and I love black. And the two together, I think are awesome. And so that's why I decided to make this sweater out of it. But man, is it ever sparkly. Look at that. Yep. So that's what I've been crocheting on in my mosaic blanket. I've only got about this much to go on my mosaic blanket. But if you guys know anything about mosaic, it takes forever. It's all single crochet and drop down doubles and things like that. And it does take quite a while because it's all single. And so that's kind of been put over in the corner because I've been dyeing yarn and all that. Speaking of that, I dyed some yarn last night. I thought I would show you guys. I told you I'd show you as I go because this month I'm not doing it all in 24 hours. I'm going to spread it out over the month. But just so you know, if there's something you see today that you'd like, just let me know. Just let me know. No pressure. But, I just want to tell you it is available. And also, if you need anything custom dyed, of course, I'll give it a shot. I think I'm pretty doggone good at dyeing yarn, if I do say so myself. But I'm not really good, like I couldn't just put a little stripe of yellow in. Can you do it in 50 colors? That kind of thing. I don't know. So anyways, I want to show you. Oh, you love that yarn? I know, I love it too. It's super sparkly, and it's Mary Maxim Starlet Sparkle. That's the name of it. Go look it up. I think they've got $4.99 shipping right now, as a matter of fact. Okay, so I'm going to show you the yarn that I dyed. And this one is done in teals and greens. This camera never does it justice, but it's done in tealy blues and tealy greens. And I believe there's this right here is dark teal. I know it looks black, but it isn't. It's dark teal. And this is fingerling weight. They got 437 yards, 75% superwash merino wool, 19.5 micron, 20% nylon, and 5% lurex, which is the sparkle. And that's all I've dyed is that. So that's the stats on all of this. Okay, the next one is done in cranberry colors. This is not burgundy so much as it's pinks and cranberry. It's everything from pale pink to cranberry colors. And there's 4 of those as well. You're getting old? Okay, this one geared towards Halloween, of course. This is done in, man, that color green is not the same as I'm looking at. Chartreuse, it's radioactive, green, and black. And there's 4 of those as well. I just thought I would show you guys as I go. But I'll sit down and do a preview before. But if you're interested in something now, I'm not going to say no. Anyways, this one is all different shades of navy, electric blue, those kind of darker blues.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, this one is Aubergine and Electric Violet is what this one is. I know that looks black. It's not. It's a real deep Aubergine purple. So there's that one. And this is the oddball in the group, but it reminded me of sunflowers. And it's greens, browns, and yellows. It's much brighter than it is showing up there.
That's
This,
nuclear green.
yeah, that's like nuclear yellow, nuclear green with some browns in there. But this is kind of sunflowery, flowery. Okay. This one is done in the Caribbean blue colors. So like this one, oh boy, I didn't realize I had done so much. This one's much darker than this one, as you can see. This one's more like Caribbean blues, and this is the darker blues.
I made this.
Yeah, Mark dyed that one. Here, I'll show it. This is the only DK. I didn't want to have to show DK. This is the only DK. What are you calling this one? You gave it a name.
I'm old. I forgot.
You gave it a name. You don't remember? It was a monster name.
Monster name. I forgot.
I don't know. Anyways, this is Mark's. And it's, yeah, the greens are not showing up as true to color. This is the chartreuse, the Kelly green, forest green.
Yeah.
No, you called it something else. You called it a monster name, and I can't remember. Okay, and then I showed you the aubergine and the electric violet. And then I've got all the different grays. I've got, it looks more black, but it's tornado gray, silver gray, all the different grays.
It's got black in it. Yeah.
It's actually not black. It's tornado gray, but it's looking kind of blackish.
It's black.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty. I love that one.
White, black, yellow, green. That's black. That's it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're professional.
Tornado gray.
Yeah, it's tornado gray. Anyways, this one is done in ox blood, Chinese red, cherry bomb. This is not burgundy. This is all the different tones of red. Even that really dark one that looks black, that is cherry bomb. It is a dark red. And so that, I thought, you know, it's funny because I was going to call this one Dexter, and then I remembered that Bag O'Day called her red yarn Dexter, so I'm not going to do that. I watched Dexter. I love Dexter. I'm in the midst of the resurrection, waiting for the next episode to appear. But anyways, that's what I was going to call it. And this is all the dark reds. It's a lot different than you're seeing it on screen. But this is, it's got one of my hairs, and you get one of red. You get a red hair along with it.
That's a good thing on your phone. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll do a preview, but this, I just thought it would show it to you now. This one is the dark browns and tans. This is, that looks black too. It's not. It is chocolate brown. Espresso bean is the real dark brown. Chocolate brown, espresso bean, fawn, soft tan. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 different colors of brown. But I like the darker browns as well as the lighter browns. So I thought I would show you.
That's brown lovers.
Yeah, that is I love browns. So yeah, that's dark tones of brown. And there's some soft tan and some like fawn and chocolate brown and stuff like that in there. But anyway, so sunflower, the brown, the red, we still got to do labeling and all that kind of thing. But, and the grays, I love this. I think that's so pretty. The purples, that's for you purple lovers. Thought I'd do something a little different with the purple. And if Mark can remember what he was going to call it, I know one of the names was My Backyard. That he came with 2 names. He said this one he's calling My Backyard, but then you also called it, because it's getting close to Halloween, you called it a monster name. And I don't remember the monster. We'll just call it My Backyard. This is Mark's rendition of My Backyard, because we have all the trees. And then there's the dark blue, the like Caribbean colors of blue. This one reminds me of Frankenstein. So the black and the greens. I love this one. And I'm not even a pink lover. This is all pinks and cranberry. I think that's gorgeous.
Cranberry than a pink, actually. But
no, it's
got pink in it. Yeah.
It's got 3 different colors of pink in it, plus cranberry.
Okay.
I dyed this. I know what I'm talking about. give me a hard time.
Keep beating up on me.
He's going to get grounded
I'm
again.
I don't have to take this.
And this is all the teals with some green mixed
I
in.
go outside and work on that truck and abuse my own self.
So there we go. Anyways, that's what I've done so far as dyeing goes. And like I said, if you're interested, I'm not opposed to selling it. We definitely need money for the party. So I'm not opposed to selling it at all. But anyways, yeah, so that'll be in the dip sale the first Thursday of next month. It'll be labeled and we'll have named them and all that kind of stuff. And I do have a couple custom orders, one for Mark to do. Someone wants Mark to make them a specific color. And so swap thing for green. Oh, swamp thing. Is that what you called the green? No, it was something else. I want to say Jack or something. I don't remember, but we'll call it our backyard. Oh, you just got your package, Nessa. Awesome.
I'm thinking,
Summer says he named it "I'm old, I forgot." That's
like
perfect,
the
Summer.
one green that's so nuclear and everything. I was like, that's the fields of out by Fermi. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were calling it Fermi.
Yeah.
I remember you did that too.
Grass of Fermi too. Yeah.
I thought I said Kim's Crack Shop. You called dibs on the brown, Talia. I got a little package of winnings that I'm going to send you, but I didn't want to send it, Talia, because you live in Canada until I had more. You know what I'm saying? I was going to put together something and make it more, you know. Brown ginger. No, you know what? I have one over there. I got one that I'm going to kind of do more gingery with the lighter browns. Can you grab that brown that's hanging off the side of the basket right there? You see it behind the broom?
Yeah, I see it.
It's more of like a ginger copper color. I'm going to try to recreate this one. I kept it for myself because I got something in mind for it.
It won't come. Yeah, it's like a burnt copper.
Yeah, see, this is like a
Brown and burnt.
Like a coppery, it's not showing up true to color there. It's like a copper, lighter brown tones. I'm gonna try to recreate this as well, but that one's mine. That goes back in the basket. Anyways, yeah, I just thought I would show you guys the yarn, show you guys the dowels. I thought Mark finding this was super cool. The screenplay for the wall with all the signatures on it. I wish we could. We're looking for them. We're looking for those guitar picks. And I want to send something special to a friend.
Got that from David Gilmour.
Yeah, I got this from David Gilmour. Yep. So, anyways, let's see. Is there anything else I want to tell you guys? Let's not forget that the members live is on the 23rd. I keep mentioning it because I don't want my members not to remember. Because if you're anything like me, you need refreshing. And thank you so much for the enter me's, the little contest we got going on. That's super cool of you guys. And the hypes, I'm telling you, there's page after page after page. I appreciate that so much. And yeah, let me know if you got your packages. I wrote that down because I was hoping everybody would have them. Do you guys got any questions for me? What are the weights of the browns and purples? Those are all fingerling weight, 437 yards. All but the one Mark showed you. That's DK. That's why I didn't want to show it, because I didn't want to confuse anybody. Everything was fingerling weight, 437 yards per hank, except for the one that Mark showed you, our backyard, or I forgot.
I'm old.
I'm old, I forgot.
Yeah.
We'll call it that. I'm old, I forgot.
It was left there, so I couldn't see it undone. Well, that's DK, so
Okay.
I'm going to dye it.
Oh boy, everybody's talking about buying yarn, and I didn't think about writing it down. Email me or message me if you're interested. I did this all wrong. I should have been more organized. I didn't think about it. I thought I would just show you the yarn that I've been dyeing. let's see. If you're interested, email me at D's Creative Giveaways. Here, I'll put the banner up. Yeah. What is it doing? Okay, there you go. D's Creative Giveaways at gmail.com. And I'll check it after dinner. And if anybody's interested, first come, first serve kind of thing. And I'll show you guys as I progress, but that's what we've gotten done so far. At least I'm willing to show at the moment because stuff is drying and all that kind of thing.
And so yarn ahead of time.
Yeah, I ordered the yarn the next day after the dib sale in the beginning of the month because I wanted to make sure I had it and I had time to dye it and I wasn't pressured. Hi, Esther.
100 hanks at the last minute. One day doing 100 hanks.
Carly, if you still want to do the squares, I would love that. Do it at that email address as well because I'm going to be looking at that after dinner. But no, you're not obligated, Carly. I just found that note and I was like, I totally forgot about it. It was stuck on the back of my notepad. So, let's see. D, I got my blue sparkle fingerling today. It's screaming for a circular shawl to wear with blue jeans. Yep, Janet, I agree. That would look nice with blue jeans. Okay. All right. Well, let me know, guys. Like I said, email me there. Or, if you know me on Facebook, you can always send me a message. I don't accept, just so you guys know, I don't accept friend requests because my Facebook page with my Deanna Kincaid is for my family and stuff like that. That's how we keep in contact. So, just it's a personal thing. But if you send me a message on Messenger, I can accept that. And you know what I'm saying? And we can talk. So don't send me a friend request. Go to Messenger, look me up and send me a message like, hey, it's me, that kind of thing. And I will definitely, I'm on Messenger all the time. Everybody knows that. I'm talking to everybody. Send me a message on Messenger and or do it on the D's Creative Giveaways. And let me, if you want some yarn, I'm more than willing to share for sure. Like I said, we got that party coming up and I'm a little worried. To be honest.
My hat says made in the 60s,
Wait,
actually, it should be in the 50s, but the Smithsonian wouldn't, give it to me.
Oh, okay, well, it says, what does it say? Built in the 60s, original, unrestored, some parts still in working order. But he's actually born in 59, but he ended up with the 60s hat. Okay.
I made it through the 60s. How's that?
Lexi, your yarn's arriving tomorrow. How cool is that? Didn't I believe Kendra bought that for you, didn't she, Lex? You guys are so kind to each other.
It was so nice to have all that shipped out.
Yep, it is nice when we get the mail out, that's for sure. But like I said before, we ship after the dip sale, and then we don't ship again until we get paid from YouTube.
Well, we had a bunch to ship between that, so it's like
on a normal
packages.
I'm talking about on a normal
packages more.
On a normal though, dear. Don't confuse everybody because I'm not mailing every week. We can't afford to do that, nor do we have. So what we normally do is after the dib sale, we mail the yarn out right away. And then when we get paid from YouTube, because I put the YouTube money right back into YouTube, I use that for shipping to ship out all the winnings and all the prizes and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, she did. I thought it was Kendra. She's so sweet. I love the browns and the purples. All right, Tracy sent me an email if you're interested. You guys know I charge $50 for 2 hanks, includes shipping, also includes stitch markers, and I got a bunch already made. So, but I'm gonna have to make more when it comes dip time. But I've got a lot of yarn to dye this time. I made sure of it. So, anyways,
see, sitting here with you and your old lady.
Yeah, my old lady. Yeah, my mom. She goes, you just have to admit to yourself you're an old lady. I said, I'm not ready to admit I'm an old lady. Well, yeah, there's a whole old lady conversation over this doll. Yeah, I love it. She's adorable. Anyways, anybody got any questions? Talia. Oh, Linda's gonna get you some. Okay, like I said, I couldn't keep up with the chat. You guys just email me so I know what's going on, and I will, send it where you want and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I have a little thing going for Talia, but I want to wait till I have more stuff in it because it's so expensive, and they got tariffs and all that kind of stuff, and I don't want, I want to like call her first and say, hey, is it cool if I send this? Are you going to be able to handle it on your end? Because I don't know how the tariff thing works. So, anyways, I've been kind of compiling stuff for you on the side, Talia, and eventually I'll be able to send it, hopefully.
Thanks, Zoila, for posting that.
What's that? Oh, yes. Thank you, Zoila. Of course, my drop queen. Anyways. Aw, you guys are awesome. I just love you guys, man. You're so good to each other. That's why I love coming, like some people's lives I go into and there's drama going on, or I don't know, lots of stuff. And I just love it.
Diane,
I love you guys coming here.
Linda, let me help.
All right, you guys work all that out because I'll get confused. So you guys work all of that out and then email me so I can put it all together. And I will show you as I progress because I have a lot of yarn to dye. And so I will show you as we go along. But Mark's going to be doing, I need to get a hold of someone about that. Mark's custom order, and I got a custom order too. So, oh, Kelly Ann, to ship Talia's pack. Oh my gosh, that is so kind. Thank you, Kelly. You guys are awesome, man. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty penny to ship it. That's why I'm waiting till I got, at least a good sized bag or something. You're not kidding, Noel. Great group of people.
Put one of them vacuum bags and suck it down and squeeze it into the smallest.
Thank you, Mariana. Yeah, exactly. You already sent payment for 2 skeins, Linda. I love you guys so much. Okay, we're going to get out of here. I've done enough sharing for the day. I have bombarded you guys with dolls and books and yarn and makes and but anyways, let's not forget Ganny Joe, 8:00. So it's 7:30 now. Go get yourself something to drink, kick your feet up, and let's do a D right over to Ganny Joe. I love her so much, and I really want you guys to go and check Ganny Joe out. She's a very, very good human. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. And I will, yep, there. Thank you. So she's on top of it. Look at that. D's Creative, Raid to Ganny Joe's, Diane Major for Talia's Yarn Help. Diane, you're so sweet. That's very nice of you. You guys rock, man. All right, so I'm out of here for real this time. We're going to go over, go get yourself something to drink, kick your feet up, get your crochet project, and we're going to go over and visit with Ganny Joe, and I'll see you guys there. All right. Much love, my friends. We will see you on the next one.
Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.